Hi everybody. I am joining you on this beautiful day to talk to you about my latest post, my latest writing, soul slaps and airbag moments. I love this one. I've been talking about soul slaps and airbag moments for a lot of years, and I did that writing and posted it actually just yesterday. So as always, if you have not read it yet, the link is posted with this video, and I hope you go listen to the full thing. But I'm just going to chat with you right now about where that came from and why I wrote that. You see, I think we get these things in life called soul slaps and airbag moments, and they happen when we least expect it. And for me, they have happened during times of my life when I'm going 90 miles an hour, overworked, overtired, doing too much, taking care of everybody except myself. And when you live at a pace like that, something is going to happen to slow you down. And I think there's something higher at work here than we know that causes these. And we're not listening to our heart and the messages that our heart is telling us to slow down and take care of ourselves. So something happens to force us to slow down and take care of ourselves. And I call these soul slaps and airbag moments. You know, if you've ever been in an accident where the airbag goes off in your car and you're driving along and you don't, most of the time you don't see it coming, because if you did, we'd try to avoid it, right? But you're driving along and all of a sudden the airbag goes off in your face. This has never really happened to me. It's happened to my mom, and I know it's happened to a lot of you listening. But the airbag goes off in your face and everything stops and everything changes. And after that happens, you might start thinking about your life. When this has happened to me, I reassess my life and make some changes in my life. And I have a whole story about my first airbag moments in soul slaps. But when you get an airbag moment, everything stops and everything changes, but you can oftentimes get back to normal and fix things, because you can buy a new car if you total your car. If you break your leg, you can have a cast and that will heal. And so airbag moments really get your attention, and you can kind of get back to life as you know it. Things can be fixed. A soul slap, I call them soul slaps, is a little bit deeper and a little bit stronger, and it's when something reaches in your heart and grabs your heart and shakes your soul and says, wake up. And when a soul slap happens, everything stops and everything changes, and nothing is ever the same. It's not something you can fix. I give the example of when I got the phone call that my son had passed away. That was a soul slap that shook my heart and threw me down into an ugly place that I didn't want to be, in that space of grief and bereavement, and just not, everything stopped and everything changes. And it's a soul slap, and maybe even an airbag moment when you start talking about things before that happened and after that happened. So my life will forever be divided into before my son passed away and after my son passed away, because it was such a defining moment in my life. It was such a moment that shook my soul and said, wake up. And so you could say it's before I was awake and after I was awake. That soul slap happened. So this can be many things. Airbag moments and soul slaps happen when you are invited to change careers, or invited to leave a job and go find success elsewhere, as I call it. Or when a baby is born. A baby is a airbag moment that everything stops and everything changes and nothing is ever the same. So both of these can be good things, and both of these can be the tragic phone call that brings us to our knees that nobody wants to get. You see, it's just something that creates such a powerful impact in your life that it tells you to wake up, and you stop and think about it, and everything changes. many times, as I said, they are forced because we are going at such a crazy pace and not taking care of ourselves. And our body will tell us, you need to slow down and stop. And if you don't, your body will, something will glitch or give out, forcing you to slow down and stop. It's why we get sick when we're the busiest. And we're forced to go to bed for a while when we have the flu and things, because our body is telling us we need to rest. And if you're not going to help us rest all the cells in our body, then we're going to just put you in bed. And your body takes over and gives you a soul slap. So I wrote this for you to think about these moments in life that are such powerful moments that everything stops and everything changes. And what you learn from that. Because I will tell you, the soul slaps and airbag moments in my life have been my biggest teachers. I have learned so much from those moments in life and gained so much. As I said, it can be a happy moment. When my 3 children were born, when you have a child, that second, your world changes and nothing is ever the same. And what a glorious, happy celebration that is. And then you have this new soul in your life to share life with. And what a wonderful thing that is. So again, it doesn't have to be always something terrible or painful or bad. It can be those glorious, wonderful moments, or when you get married and you bring somebody and you join with them to share a life, and everything changes and nothing is the same, because then you're together and you have another person to care about and love. So think about that today, and I invite you to go back and read my writing so that you can hear more detail about what I wrote, and think about how life has given you soul slaps and airbag moments and what that means. And if you ignore them, and I have done that, I have ignored airbag moments only to be greeted with another one, because I think our hearts will not give up, and our souls, when they're trying to tell us something, if we ignore them, they will come back and tell us again until we learn the lesson. And so I have learned, especially with the painful ones, to pay attention, because I don't want to be slapped again. Sometimes the slaps are very painful, and so you need to be aware and wake up. I hope you are having a wonderful day, such a beautiful day outside and inside. Even if it's not a beautiful day on the outside for you, I hope you're having a beautiful day in your heart. And I hope if this concept resonates with you, you'd like to share it with someone, because I'm all about sharing and teaching others the things that I teach you. I hope you have a great day. I invite you to go and check out the post if you haven't already, and share it with someone that you love. And I thank you for always following me and reading my information. This has been Pennie Heart to Heart. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.